Hey guys, this is Austin. With the launch of Grand Theft Auto on the PS4, Xbox One, and soon on the PC, I decided to take a look at how far these new versions are able to push the latest round of consoles. GTA 5 is easily one of the most ambitious games for the nearly decade-old Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, with a massive open world that's filled with NPCs, vehicles, along with hundreds of interesting places to explore. Graphically, it's very similar on the 360 and PS3. The lighting engine delivers slightly different results sometimes, but you're getting the same 720p resolution regardless. Jump up to the PS4 version and it's a significant upgrade. Not only is the game world more detailed, but we're running at 1080p on both the PS4 and One, which is a welcome change. Things look much sharper across the board, which combined with improvements like much more robust depth of field, overhauled lighting, and better facial animations makes a big difference.
These were the opportunities I had. At least I took them.
Legit? Oh yeah, I forgot, huh? 401ks, tax returns and all? Yeah, right.
The slightly wooden faces from the previous games are much more believable on the PS4 and Xbox One, which is helped by the lighting upgrades. This is especially noticeable at night as there are reflections all over the place that really help to smooth out some of the rougher edges on the textures. Just as noticeable as the upgrades in the graphics department is a massively improved frame rate. Considering just how big of a game GTA 5 is, it wasn't a huge surprise that on the last gen consoles, while they targeted 30 frames per second, it would dip into the mid and low 20s quite often, especially when driving. Jump over to the Xbox One and these drops almost vanish. While we're still working with 30 FPS instead of 60, the newer consoles have no problem keeping it locked to 30 for the most part. This makes a huge difference. As much as I enjoyed GTA 5 when it came out, the choppy frame rate on the 360 was almost enough to drive me crazy sometimes. You can notice the game dipping below 30 FPS on the PS4 every once in a while. Just like with the older consoles, that seems to be an issue with the driving. Interestingly, I didn't really notice the same problem on the Xbox One. It would stutter very rarely, but on the PS4, it's fairly repeatable if you've got a lot of traffic and a decently fast car. On the other hand, the PS4 has a few extra features over the Xbox version of the game. The light bar on the controller changes color based on your health, as well as flashes red and blue when you have a wanted level. Rockstar also takes advantage of the speaker in the DualShock 4 to play cell phone calls and radio chatter. Gameplay is basically unchanged with one big exception. There's now a first-person mode on the PS4 and One. At first, it's very bizarre, as the field of view seems to be a bit tight, but once you get used to it, it's a totally new way of playing GTA. It makes the game a lot more realistic for both good and bad. Dragging someone out of their car or getting run over crossing the street feels a lot more brutal, but the controls for running in first person could use some tweaking, and the view can feel a bit restrictive sometimes. Getting yourself into a police chase or shootout in first person though is absolutely awesome. Grand Theft Auto 5 was incredible on the 360 and PS3, and it's even better on the new consoles. It looks a fair bit better, runs far smoother, and the first-person view just makes sense. Now all that's left is to see how things run on the PC when it comes out in January, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that one. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.